Hello and welcome to another episode of What Now? Jom Ah Lepak with Haziq and
Haikal.
Yo, what's up Haikal? How have you
Oh, I've
been?
been fine. How you been? It's been a hectic week for me.
Yeah, PKP and also second week of uni. Your
Yes, my
diploma and
god, I
your
have so many
degree.
assignments.
Susah.
Not really, I guess. It's pretty simple so far.
So far pretty simple
Yeah. Well,
Okay, now
yeah.
talking about that, second week of university so far and dah start dengan PKPB.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be extended, you know.
Okay, now you can say lah, both of us are athletes, okay? Kan tak? Betul tak?
Well, you are a state athlete. I'm kind of and somewhat an athlete, you can say.
Okay lah, athlete jugalah. But I can say both of us are macam active people. Betul?
Yeah,
Betul,
we're very active people, yeah.
Okay, so now with PKP, I mean that's sort of like not really a thing anymore. We're stuck at home and not really going outside to do anything. Haikal dah berapa kali job, berapa kali dah tak jadi. So
Yeah.
apa lah Haikal. So our topic today is talking about sports.
Yes, our beloved sports. Me and Haziq, we really love sports.
Okay, Haikal,
Yo.
can you please give us the definition of sports?
Well, according to the dictionary, sports is actually...
Dictionary mana
what it
ni? Kena
means-
bagi tahu ya.
According to the Cambridge Dictionary,
Okay.
okay, it is a game, competition, or activity needing physical effort and skill that is played or done according to rules for enjoyment and or as a job.
And or a job. Wow. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. We interviewed a national athlete, and being a national athlete is like actually her job. Good. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, definitely. I'm still kind of amazed that we actually still got to interview her. I mean, have a session with her still.
Aduh. Okay. So to those who want to listen to it, check it out lah. Our episode is Harayap. She's an amazing
Yes.
national athlete for taekwondo pumse. You can check it out lah. Okay. So now Haikal, according to your definition, you dah cakap yang sports requires physical activity. Now, usually there's a lot of things that are objective, you know, like kita cakap kita cakap pasal tu, cakap pasal ni, pasal kereta, pasal semua tu kan. Tapi sebenarnya each and every single word, everyone has their own definition. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, everybody has a different definition of what sports means to them.
Okay, so Haikal, aku nak tanya pasal ni. What do you think about e-sports? Should that fall under sports, or do you think it's a totally different category?
Well, I think it still falls under sports because from the definition itself, sports is a game where you use physical, your physical strength and also your skills as a gamer. Right.
So you're saying gaming is
So-
physical ni lah, physical activity.
Yeah. Like you have to be physically ready to play a game, man. Like the amount of pressure you have to be on stage. You gotta get ready. You cannot, and must have an active body lah.
Okay, so I guess both of us can agree lah. E-sports is actually a sport, eh?
Yeah.
Yo, if you think about it, man. I mean, Dota International a few years ago, I don't remember when's the last time. I think last year pun I tak follow juga sebenarnya. But the prize pool is in the millions, man. Millions of USD. Imagine winning that.
That's the world championship, right?
Yeah, the international, that's what it's called. It's the biggest Dota tournament.
Oh, I see. You. What happened to playing Dota? Is it?
Okay, now about sports, okay? I don't know what happened to me, but I feel like I have this, I don't know, my competitive side dah tak ni sangat aku. I don't know. But sometimes I do, sometimes I do, because recently I haven't been like, I've both me and Haikal, we share the fire to become a national athlete. But recently mine dah diminish sikit, tak tahu bagaimana.
But if you're asking me, I still have the fire inside of me. Like I still want to become a national athlete.
I mean, but let's really let's see him. Let's see, okay. Let's see you at the Olympics.
I mean, I kind of redefine my goals. Like I think for me, Olympics is a very prestigious event. So for me, if
number one, good.
But for me, like I think reaching the Asian Games is enough. It's enough for me to feel proud.
I see. I mean that's okay also. I mean everyone has their own goals and stuff.
Yeah. But if I do get the Olympics, I'll definitely be happy.
Sure, inshallah. Even qualifying for the Olympics is
Yes.
great, God.
Yeah, like for me, cause I'm gonna be, cause my profession is in sprinting, and to qualify for the Olympics, it's like you have to be very fast. You're gonna at least get 10.03 seconds. That's how fast you have to enter the 100 meter.
Wow,
Yeah.
10.03. That is so fast. Okay, Haikal, honestly, I don't know how fast is fast because I don't do athletics. What did you tell us?
So, well, if we're talking like professional athletics, right? In terms of the 100 meter dash, 10 seconds is considered fast and considered a standard to compete in international tournaments
I see.
like the Olympics. Yeah. Usually you can see like
So 10 seconds is a given lah.
apa?
10 seconds is a given lah. Memang wajib ada.
Yeah. Like if you want to be competitive, 10 seconds is like the ideal time you want to compete with people.
How about you? How much time do you have?
I mean, talking. I haven't trained as as much this year, but my record, if I'm not mistaken, is 11.9 something.
11.9
Which is
something.
like if you're talking in terms of like athletics, that's pretty slow compared to like professionals.
Compared to professionals.
Yeah.
Was it 11.3 is that what you said?
11.9,
11.9.
9 something, but I'm not sure.
Tak apa kan, insyaAllah in a few years kau dapat 10 boleh
Reaching 10 itself is a challenge, but I'll definitely take it.
Come on lah, it's a challenge but why not, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, you've also entered in sports taekwondo. I mean, I've seen you recently in this year's championship.
Okay, jap, sabar lah. Kita belum masuk lagi. Aduh. Actually, we've gotten a bit into the second question. But, so first kita dah cakap pasal definition of sports. And we looked into like esports lah kan. And we both can agree that esports is also sports. You know, and the definition, I guess sports is a competition lah kan. Basically, sports is a competition and it's like a game, you know. So, from there, I forgot actually. We're supposed to never tell you guys about all the questions, but I just said the first definition again. I guess it could be an intro, but then let's go. We've got 3 other questions, and I mean 3. We've got 3 other topics we're going to talk about. First of all, which sports do you do? Then we will talk about what does it mean to you, and then last one, which do you follow? I think the final question is actually pretty interesting because there are people that are really into sports but they don't follow actually kan? You agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so we go into the first one terus lah Haikal. Let's see you answer the question first. So we know, first of all, you are a sprinter. What else do you do?
Can you repeat the question?
So you told us that you did athletics kan?
Yeah.
Ada lain that you buat?
Well, athletics is my like my full-time thing, but like if we consider it hobbies, for me I'll play futsal or football. Or maybe just working out at the gym.
Futsal and football. Working out at the gym. Wow.
Yeah, coming from you.
But actually weightlifting is a whole competition of its own. I guess you can call it bodybuilding because the exercises are actually more onto building muscle than like weightlifting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so all you do adalah yang lain? Ada lagi yang main? Ada swimming ke? Main badminton ke apa ke? I mean,
running, I consider jogging. I do that as a hobby as well. Badminton, not really. The reason why I don't play badminton because I don't have the equipment. But if I do have the chance to play badminton, I would love to play badminton because it's a very fun sport, and also our national sport. So like, why not?
Oh, yo, man, our national sport, that one, I forgot which one. I keep asking you about this. You know, me and Haikal talk a lot, but then whenever we mention Olympics, we will always mention that one time that
Dato Lee Chong Wei.
Dato Lee Chong Wei. He the bro, man. He the man.
Yo, 2016 was the pinnacle of his career. He beaten like Lin Dan in the semi-finals. That was so emotional.
That was epic, man. That was epic. I mean, I bet you how many Malaysians watched that episode. My mom was screaming.
Same here, bro. Same here. My mom was screaming as well.
Aduh, lawak. And then she couldn't continue watching. She had to go to the kitchen and do something else because she couldn't stand it. Actually, it was too intense.
Oh god. But yeah, That was the best, Olympic final. I think for every Malaysian to remember.
That's cool,
Yeah,
man. It's
in
pretty
our
cool.
era, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe lah before this ada lagi yang lagi hebat kan. Tapi itulah yang setakat yang me and Haikal know lah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I should be answering the topic or the question, which is which sports do I do? Haikal lah, Haikal dah mention
yes.
kan. I'm a taekwondo athlete.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
also
a
taekwondo
taekwondo
instructor lah kan. I mean, some people can say, oh, taekwondo is a martial arts, not a sport. Well, I mean, that's up to you, you know. I mean, that also leads to the question, what does it mean to you? Like, but taekwondo it can be a sport, you know. It can be a martial art, but it can also be a sport because you can compete in it, you know. Gitu.
And then I think you should also tell us like the different types of forms of taekwondo. There's like pumse, and then there's like that, and then
You want me to talk about it now? Sekarang?
We
Okay,
can talk about it a bit.
Okay.
We talk about it a bit.
Okay, because actually there's two cabang tu lah. There's two different ways you can compete in taekwondo,
Yeah.
which is pumse and also kyurgi. Okay, these both are in Korean because taekwondo is from Korea. If I translate it, the terms actually, kyurgi means sparring, and then pumse is basically patterns. So I perform a set of patterns of movements of basics in taekwondo. It's sort of like a performance, you know. If korang pernah nampak apa kung fu punya performance, you know, like they do the jumping and the kicking and the, you know, like that lah. Tapi kita punya ada juga jumping, tapi that one is a more advanced and it's more new, I guess, cabang tu. Tapi right now I am a state athlete and I compete in national and also international tournaments, and I represent Team KL.
Yeah.
But before this, I was also representing Team KL in sparring, but that didn't go well because my mom wasn't really into it. Because it's a combat sport, and it just I'm getting kicked in the face and everything.
But to be fair, pumse is a really cool sport. It's always advancing. Yeah. And and fun fact for your listeners, I've seen Haziq compete.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
Bodoh. Bodoh Haikal. Aduh, tahu lah ada. Okay, okay, if he saw me competing at like a normal state, like a state level punya ni, I would be pretty good kot. I'll be like one of the top ones. I should be at least on the podium lah kan, number 1 or 2 or 3 lah kan. But he saw me at nationals, and national ada national team. Yo, tak boleh compare doh aku dengan
But
dorang.
to be fair, you got 16th. I was happy that you actually almost qualified for the
semis.
For the
semi. But that's okay, man. What to do, man? It just means I need to
what to
improve
do.
more. Bila aku tengok balik pun kan, ya Allah, astaghfirullahalazim turutnya. Ya Allah, much better now.
But-
So I guess waiting for the next one.
But it's okay. But you can always improve.
Yep. I mean, that's the journey of an athlete. Okay, so first, taekwondo. Second, okay, I guess I'm pretty good at swimming. I can catch up to Udin, which is my friend that actually competes in swimming. I can catch up to him, so I guess I'm good in swimming. I can teach you guys swimming if you want, you know. Other than swimming, I play badminton. Not very good at it. I guess I'm amateur. I'm still learning from my friends on how to play badminton betul-betul competitively. And really not quite about good to be good at it lah. I'm not sure whether I'm good at it, but I'm just a meh, I guess, amateur lah. Other than that, other than badminton, jogging selalu je dengan Haikal, dengan Ziad, dengan my friends.
Yeah.
Or I go to the gym with Haikal. I miss Sifu kot dekat gym.
Well, some people calls me the professor.
So yeah, if any of our listeners nak ada personal trainer ke apa, nak lose weight or you want to gain weight, just text me, you know.
And text
we
me
on
as
IG.
well. I mean,
Text me first. Bodoh. Okay, tak apa actually, no, it's okay. Whoever you want to text lah. But that's first. Weightlifting, and also I'm still getting into weightlifting, you know, like the different lifts in like Olympic weightlifting. So I guess it's fun. I want to be interested. And actually, I want to coach Haikal for it. You know, if his sprinting doesn't work out, you know, we can still do other things.
Yeah, true. I'll be excited to try new things.
Oh yeah, but if you notice so far, I haven't mentioned futsal or football because I rarely play it. You know, like Haikal memang dia selalu main. Dia dulu goalkeeper kot, tapi sekarang, you know, tak ada tempat nak main kan, tak ada kawan kan. Kat BSP ni tak ramai kan, tak ada tempat, tak ada padang nak main. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I think let's move on to the third question. What does sports mean to you?
Yeah, there's a second one where.
Oh, alright. Yeah, sorry. Second one.
Okay. What does sports mean to you? You want me to answer first? You want to answer first?
I guess you can answer first.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't thought of it actually.
Oh, okay. For me lah.
Okay, tak apa. Aku try. Wing it, man. Wing it. Okay, so what does sports mean to me? Sports, I think sports as a hobby. Gitu. I guess when I get in the like the mood, I'm quite competitive. Actually, I'm really competitive, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to compete, but I always have this. I'm not the type of person yang compete and then like, I have macam, kena menang apa tu. Kalau tak menang, dia macam bodoh lah. You know, there are some people that get so worked up on losing and stuff.
Yeah.
And they blame the other person and stuff. Yeah, no, I'm not the type of person. To me, sports is something that I can put effort into, and I can put so much more effort into it just to win. But in the end, I'm just really like smiley and like just having fun, to be honest. Sports is just something for me to enjoy, to be honest. Something that I enjoy for fun. And honestly, yeah. Okay. Yeah. How about you?
Well, I have a lot of deep thoughts on sports because sports means a lot to me.
For you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's listen to Haikal's deep thoughts.
So for me, sports is a thing that we can connect together, no matter who you are or where you come from. It's like universal activity we can do all together and have fun and enjoy.
I see.
No matter what country. And that's what
a lot of people say the same thing about like music and arts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess you can say the same. That's how you feel about sports, like.
Yeah, and I think it's like a very essential, thing we should have as humans, because I think like the main reason why the Olympics started, right, is to unify nations and just have fun competing in sports.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Lagi.
Yeah, I feel like it helps us strengthen the bond together. Like, you don't have to speak the language to play sports. You need to know how to play the sport.
I guess it's kind of true.
Yeah. But ultimately it's a fun way to express yourself. It's a fun way and it's also a good way to learn your leadership skills, in sports.
Yeah. Actually, sports actually introduced me to a lot of things and a lot of different people. So I guess I can totally agree to that.
True, yeah. So I think sports is a very influential, thing that can change the world lah.
Fuyo, change the world, bye.
Yeah, like if you see the Olympics, there's a lot of like great sportsmanships that happens in the games, and also we can see the like amazing human abilities that no one can ever imagine. Like Usain Bolt, like who would have imagined we could have run 9.58 seconds? A human, or maybe like pole vaulting. Who would have ever wondered that we could reach 13 meters point something? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I can.
So sport is an amazing thing to show human
ability.
Yes, human ability.
Wow, human can do this. That's so cool.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's what the Olympics is all about, isn't it?
Yeah,
No, that's not what it's all about. But like when you think about Olympics, you think about these guys that just break world records and just like I guess these humans doing inhumane things, if you know what I mean.
Well, not inhumane, but like extraordinary things lah.
Okay lah, not inhumane lah. But if it's a world record, then that's probably human, If you get what I mean.
Yeah,
if
you
get what I mean.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. But ultimately, I think sports is a very fun and influential thing to have.
You should be grateful we have sports, shouldn't we?
And I hopefully like sports will continue to live on forever.
Fuyo, boleh, tak ada masalah. Haikal, boleh lah kau jadi ni menteri sukan apa ke? Tak adalah.
I mean, it'll be cool, but it's stressful. I don't become a ministry.
The minister is a tough job, man. I mean, even with the current situation pun macam Okay. So we talked about this actually. And actually, I guess it's good because right now we've been talking about being a participant of sports. Now let's talk about which sports do you follow. Okay, now the thing is, there's like so many cabang to sports. There's so many different categories in sports, and actually you can be whether a participant of the sport or you can be a spectator of the sport. I guess being a spectator also, or some spectators get even more worked up than the athletes.
True. That is true.
Okay, so Haikal, bagi tahu lah.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm fanboying right now because I watch a lot of like sports lah. But to highlight what sports I like mainly watch is F1, Formula One. Just recently, I watch motorsports.
Okay, so
I watch
motorsports lah.
football, soccer, as Americans would say it.
Oh, you just say soccer? What? I never heard
Okay,
that.
fine. and also like athletics, yeah.
Athletics, okay, of course lah. You remember really follow athletics, good.
But yeah, like.
I guess this topic can be more related to you because I actually don't follow that sport. I don't follow sports actually, to be honest. I just started watching F1 recently. But before this, like even though I'm like I guess a really active and athletic person, I don't really follow like those big guys,
Yeah, I get you.
To be honest, guys, sebab memang sejak kecil lagi, cause I just became like an active person. I've told this story to Haikal how many times already, which is that I've never been an athletic person. Actually, dulu when I was in which fourth grade was it? Fourth grade. When I was in fourth grade, I was the slowest person. I was slower than the biggest kid there in class. Yeah, and then after the end of the run, I'll be like cannot breathe. But yeah, so just recently, but I've never really followed any sports. I never followed like football ke. Selalu dalam kelas orang cakap pasal football lah, Chelsea lah itu bagai, Haikal sekolah Chelsea. Tapi aku tak dapat follow because it's not my thing.
Yeah, I get you.
But I get it. Like sometimes I open the TV and nampak lah Malaysia ke ataupun something just a game. If you understand the game enough, you know how competitive it is and you get hyped up watching it also, don't you?
But not only that, but the reason why like people watch sports is the the thrilling drama or the unpredictability that happens.
Okay,
in
now
the
to
sport.
be honest, now that you're talking about F1, I think F1 ada banyak gila drama. Do you agree?
I mean, it applies to all sports to be fair, but like F1 definitely has a lot of drama.
Yeah, to be honest, definitely. Oh, so apa? Yeah, if anyone in the audience suka juga F1, I think you guys should know.
yeah. But I think like let's like on a general basis. I think like the reason people watch leagues or people watch like competitions, right, is how competitive the players or the participants are in competing, right? But what makes sports really interesting to watch is the unpredictability that happens in every match or event.
Okay, now that you're mentioning it, that's kind of true. Like unpredictability in a game is actually one of the biggest factors into people watching. Because to be honest, when a game gets dominated by someone, Lewis Hamilton,
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Don't worry. Alonso's coming back, so I assume Renault will at least get higher than Mercedes.
Tengoklah macam mana. When a game gets dominated by a person, it gets kind of boring, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
Like you look at the top 3 lah kan, it's always the same people. So then everyone just looks at yang kat bawah tu, how are they competing and everything. Do you agree? And also that's one thing about sports, watching sports, you always have that one team or person that you're vouching for.
And I think the reason
and then
why
like
the reason why we like support them mainly due to like the personality of the sportsman or sportswoman, or the personality of the not personality, maybe the heritage of the club or the of the team. Yeah,
so it's not really down to just the fact that there are like there's actually so many reasons why you could support someone or something. It could be like because that person supports your country, supports what vouches for what you vouch for, and also many different things.
Yeah, there's countless of reasons why you could support somebody.
That's kind of true.
And like I think
Yeah, that's
like
pretty
for
cool,
team
man.
sports, I think a lot of people watch team sports more than individual sports. But but most sports apply strategies into the game, which is really really
Mm-hmm.
cool. Yeah, because like when since unpredictability is most likely happens in sports, this is when strategies play a big role in determining the winner. This is when like you see teams making uh
Coming up with strategies I've never seen before. Oh, I think that's the
yes,
best. You know,
yes, yeah, yeah,
I guess
yeah.
I can say the same like about macam. I guess you can apply this to like football or like, but I think mostly I see this a lot like in Dota. I did follow teams at one point like apa Liquid and all that stuff. But you can see like if you understand the game enough, you can see like different strategies and like in online games we have this thing called meta, and that just means basically like the norm like and like basic strategies. You know, like you can say like apa different metas, different ideas, different strategies again.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
when there's a meta, it means like this is like the norm now. So whenever they
Yeah,
come up with like new metas and new strategies, you know, you get so like, whoa, that's so creative. How did you ever think of that? I think that's pretty cool
yeah,
also
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah,
sports.
yeah. That's so cool about sports, like the strategies. Like sometimes like it just comes up to mind, you know.
Yep.
It's just like it's just so amazing. But like I guess if we talk about strategy wise, but like you know not all sports require strategies, right? Like
That's kind of
athletics,
true. You know, some are
swimming.
just straight up. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like every single sport has a strategy. Betul tak? Do you agree? Even like the simplest things,
To be
ada
fair, yeah, that's
strategy.
true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I think like when it doesn't maybe like the strategy doesn't come out on the field, but it actually comes like off the field. You know, like how you plan your workout, your how you plan your diet and everything, and
That's
how
kind
you
of
go
true.
up to compete in the big games. How do you strategize your plan? You know, to get yourself fit. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I think strategy isn't always on, but it's also on and off the field.
That's true. That's true. It's kind of interesting to see everything like that. You know. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, Haikal, do you have anything else to say? I think we should wrap it up. Both of us are really excited talking about this actually because it's actually a thing that both of us are passionate about. But you know, yeah, you cannot drag
yeah,
the podcast for too long. Do you have anything
true,
else to wrap up?
true. Yes, I
Apa
do
dia?
have.
Apa dia? Apa
2021,
yang 21?
Alonso's coming back. Yes.
Aduh, Haikal, itu je aku nak cakap Alonso coming back
Bruh, I'm sorry. I just have to say it. He's a legend. I'm sorry. I could talk about Alonso for like an hour. but
We ended up debating about it earlier.
yeah. But but okay now, like for those like F1 fans, be excited. Alonso's coming back to F1. Finally, he can probably redeem himself to be one of the best drivers on the grid.
Okay, thank you for your little conclusion on sports.
And yeah, and then like
I mean, I guess you can say like, okay, both of us enjoy sports. You know, there are a lot of people out there that actually don't enjoy it because they be like, oh, sports, I'm so tired, I don't do it. You know.
yeah.
But I guess it's sort of like an interest. You know, if you're interested, you're interested. If you're not, then you're not. But if you are looking forward to it, I think you should try it out. To be honest, there are a lot of people out
Definitely.
there that are like, oh, I wanna try this, but then they end up not doing it because they say, oh, it's too late already. Oh, I'm too fat, I'm too this, whatever. Banyak alasan. If you wanna try it out, try it out.
Yeah, sports
Definitely,
is never
number
too
one
late
thing
to
I want
try
to say is
out.
about sports. I can say the same thing about taekwondo lah kan. If you are like let's say you are like 20 and you're like, oh nanti nak kena start dengan white belt lah bagai. Bro, you know every single black belt started out as a white belt. So no worries, you know,
Yes.
just start
Oh,
and
that
just
quote.
learn.
That quote.
But actually it's like this. The full quote is actually every black belt is actually just a white belt that never gave up.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Yes, that's the pure motivation there.
Yeah. So if you guys want to try it out. Find someone to teach you, and they can teach you, and they can mentor you, or whatever. I guess this is all on our episode on sports. This is Haziq, and
This is Haikal. And do
you can.
you
What
can
is it?
follow. Oh wait, I'll say it. You can follow us on What Dato Lee Lepak, which is on Instagram, and also do share with your friends if you've made your day, or you think this is a very interesting topic that to talk about.
Also, we're gonna post this on our on our Instagram. So kalau if you have any differing opinions, you guys can share it there also.
Yes,
Comment
definitely.
section.
We would love to hear your opinions on it.
That's right.
Yes, you can follow me on Haikal, and you can follow Haziq on Haziq Chado.
Haziq Chado, you can say Haziq Chado boleh. HAZIICADO, like avocado, you know.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
That's another episode of Jom Ah Lepak Sports Edition.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Bye.
Bye.